a cozy game where you build a world on the back of a giant beast, a visual novel about helping spirits move on, and an RPG that lets you travel through 4 different eras of history. Those are just a few of the games releasing this month. Here are the 10 upcoming cozy games, RPGs, and visual novels you should have on your radar. Papa is back in Papa's Mocharia Deluxe. I grew up playing these games, and I'm so happy they're still around. In this title, you'll be crafting delicious layered coffee drinks called Pappuccinos and cannoli. You'll brew espresso, steam and froth milk, finish the lattes with whipped cream and toppings, then serve them with delicious cannoli to picky customers. Like other games in the series, the challenge comes from multitasking between different stations in the coffee house. This version of the game has even more customers than the original, along with new holiday ingredients, and a free play mode with the Mocharia food truck. There are 12 separate holidays to unlock, 7 minigames to play after each workday, tons of furniture and clothing to decorate your shop and workers, 40 unique special recipes, and 90 stickers to earn for completing tasks. It was released June 2nd on PC via Steam, and currently has very positive reviews. Another game that was released on the 2nd on PC was Odd Fauna: Secret of the Terra Beast. It was released in early access, and is planning on a 1.0 release in a year to a year and a half. It's a sandbox adventure where you grow your own whimsical world. The art style is so unique because everything in the game is sculpted in clay and painted by hand. You'll explore vibrant biomes, farm, craft, build, and befriend wild beasts to create a thriving ecosystem. All of this is done on the back of a Terra Beast. The living world starts out small, but by building a vibrant biome on their back, they'll grow bigger and bigger. The world is full of odd fauna for you to meet, and you'll be able to give them treats and earn their trust to receive items, recipes, and new party members. There are even rare varieties to hunt down. You can migrate to different biomes like mountains and forests, and each region has new beasts and forageables to discover. There's also a blighted region which will take some serious preparation to explore. You can even terraform to create different environments that will attract different beasts. It's such a cute and charming looking game, and the reviews so far have been positive. I can't wait to see how it progresses over time. Solar Punk is an upcoming survival game in a technically advanced world of floating islands. You can play alone or together with your friends. You'll construct buildings, grow food, craft gadgets, and hop on your airship to explore different islands in the sky. Use sunlight, wind, and water to create an energy system, and automate processes like gathering resources and watering your plants. Weather conditions will affect how much energy you produce, so storing energy in batteries will be essential. Growing fruits and veggies is your main source of food, but you can also live alongside animals like pigs, which will dig up truffles if treated well. There's also building and decorating with a wide range of materials. The game currently only has 2 biomes to explore, and the main progression can be completed in around 20 hours. So it's going to be more for people who enjoy the sandbox part of the game, where you can build your base, farm, and use your creativity. It's releasing on June 8th on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2. There will not be crossplay, however, so you and your friends must be playing on the same platform to play together. Also releasing on June 8th is a cozy visual novel about a witch who's able to talk to spirits in a fantasy setting called Spirit Talk. You'll play as Julia and use her powers to help her neighbors in their daily whereabouts. She's spent years training, studying, and perfecting her skills and crafts, and has just opened up her own magic shop, following in her mom's footsteps. She acts as a bridge between spirits and their loved ones. You'll craft potions and use them to help spirits remember details and key moments of their stories so they can rest in peace. You'll also help clients who visit the agency and unveil their stories one potion at a time, so not everything is about talking to spirits. Lo-fi music will accompany the more than 5 stories, each with multiple endings to discover, adding replay value to the game. I love cozy games and visual novels, so I'm excited to try out a game that combines both genres. It'll be released on PC via Steam, and there's currently a demo available if you want to check it out. Another visual novel releasing this month with a demo you can check out is Tavern Talk Stories Dreamwalker. It'll release on June 9th on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a new standalone game in the Tavern Talk universe, so don't worry if you haven't played the first one. It happens 36 years before the events of Tavern Talk. It's a D&D inspired visual novel where you run a cozy seaside tavern, meet adventurers, gather rumors to create quests, and mix fate-altering drinks to stop dreams from twisting into nightmares. There are 8 unique characters to meet, 10 to 12 hours on the first playthrough, branching narratives with meaningful choices, and 3 unique endings, adding some replay value. What you won't find is tavern management with an economy, and there is a content warning about mentions of death, grief, and violence. Tales of Seikyu will be entering its 1.0 release after being in early access for about a year. It'll be coming with the story conclusion to Chapter 3, a 5th and final transformation, 3 new romanceable characters, marriage, farm improvements, and yokai-powered automations, along with new festivals, events, decorative items, weapons, and more. Throughout early access, they've added character customization, farmhouse expansion, pet adoption, ranching and animals, festivals in a casino, a tavern and minigames, story and heart events, and map expansions. If you've never heard of it before, it's a farming sim JRPG where you and your sister begin your new lives in an old farmhouse. You expand your fields at your own pace, grow seasonal crops, and raise chickens, cows, sheep, and capybaras, craft furniture, and gradually create a space that feels like home. The people of Seikyu have their own lives, routines, and quiet worries that you'll get to know as you spend time with them. It's releasing on June 11th on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. Glimvale My Mini Overworld is a solo cozy city builder with idle game elements. In it, you manage, decorate, and grow a cute MMO village at your own leisurely pace. Plus, you get to play as the game master. Not only do you build and decorate a snug MMO village, but life there continues even when you step away from the screen. Just watch your village grow, fill up with adventurers, and gradually transform into a vibrant fantasy hub. Adventurers settle in as your place comes to life. You can recruit talented craftspeople and set up fun spots like taverns and dungeons. Mages, paladins, and thieves stroll around merrily while you train them and help them earn loot. Build a cute village where adventurers can craft stuff, whip up yummy meals, and gather fun mascots. They can also explore cozy dungeons. Dress up the place however you like, add tiny touches, and make a world that feels warm and personal. It's a relaxing adventure where the only limit is your imagination. It's releasing on June 17th on PC. If you watched my last video, which I'll have a link to in case you missed, you'll know I played the demo for The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales recently, and enjoyed it a lot. The full game will be releasing on June 18th on PC, Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. It's a brand new action RPG from the creators of Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default that has stunning HD 2D visuals and action-adventure gameplay. Elliot and his fairy friend Faye go on a trip through 4 different eras to complete a mission that spans 1,000 years. Fighting is easy to pick up, but also super satisfying. You team up with Faye using her magic to help Elliot defeat all sorts of enemies, and solve puzzles too. Players can choose from 7 weapon types, carrying 2 at a time to use against the beast tribes that have taken over the land. To end the curse on Princess Furia, Elliot and Faye must travel through the doorway of time, navigating through various historic time periods. First, they head to Elliot's time, the Age of Safekeeping. Then there's the Age of Reconstruction, where humans barely scrape by. After that is the Age of Magic, humanity's golden era. Lastly, they visit the Age of Budding, where civilization began. Spanning all these times, a menacing threat shadows their quest. You can also customize Elliot's weapons with different magicite pieces you gather. This lets you try various combos and tackle problems your own way. The game's director said a standard playthrough will take about 30 hours, and about 50 if you take the time to explore everything. There's a pre-order bonus of a Departure Brooch accessory, which increases the amount of money and magicite fragments enemies drop, and an attack-up sword magicite. There's also a Digital Deluxe Edition, which comes with a Fairy Bangle accessory, where on a successful guard it triggers a slashing attack that deals damage. Cherry Blossom Anklet accessory, where upon landing from mid-air it generates a shockwave and briefly stuns enemies, and a Roselle Ring accessory, where Faye's color changes to pink, and Faye's item collection range is greatly expanded. On June 23rd, Stamp Collector will be released on PC. It's a calming collection simulation game. You use stamp punchers to create collectible stamps and add them to your book. There are various themes to uncover and collect bit by bit. Different stamp machines help you make unique stamps too. Arrange your stamps however you want in your album and watch your collection grow. Negotiate with customers, find rare stamps, and expand your collection bit by bit. Make themed collections based on your taste and keep growing them however you wish. It's a small and simple game, so I'm not sure how much content will be available. However, it looks so satisfying using the stamp punchers, and the stamps are so cute. Another cozy game releasing this month is Memento. It doesn't have an exact release date yet, but it'll be coming to PC, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. It's a cozy room decorator with a twist. The choices you make affect your whole life. You decorate your room and pick what matters most to you. The stuff you choose changes the story, showing the big impact little things can have. You start as a kid choosing toys that match your dreams. Then, you grow up and see how those dreams turn into real-life adventures. Be sure to look closely, because some objects hide secrets. The game lets you click around in a super fun world, turning on lights, flipping through books, and playing with cute animals. When you finish the main story, you can collect items and use them in an endless creative mode. At the end, you go full circle to find new conclusions and changes in your evolving tale of love and loss. What I like about it is that there's no right or wrong way to decorate your space, and your choices actually matter. I'm wondering how much replayability it'll have, since what you choose shapes how the story plays out. And those are the 10 games I'm most looking forward to this month. Will you guys be wishlisting any of them? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, press the like. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. I cover cozy games, RPGs, and visual novels. Bye guys!